Oh my God, I exaggerated. Let me just do that. I think I need to put new candles. I think I do. Alrighty. Okay, guys. So let's move on forward with it. Julie, you're up first. Is that a slithering snake? Where's a slithering snake? Did Lilith have... Lilith, you do have one. No, but Juanson, Lilith is truly a snake. Iris is an ugly duckling, Juanson. I'm not going to get back into that one. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? Okay, hold on. I'm looking for my exit. All right, here we go. All right. How is everybody doing? And are you ready for Christmas? Because Christmas is on its way quite rapidly. Quite rapidly. All righty. So, I have you right over here. So here we go for our beautiful MZ. We're going to start on off with you. Uh-huh. Oh, those are the, oh, yes. They're your, what's the first one? Oh, the first one is an owl. It's very tiny. Okay, so here we go for Julie. Along with your current boss, yes. No, I knew that this year was not going to, but yeah, I know. The important thing is that you did wait, I think, hold on, guys. Ah, that's a little better. There you go. Okay, added some light. We're missing some light. Okay, so let's go see how that is going to go into your question number 1. You were very close, right? You are not missing much. Okay, so are you going to make more money? Are you going to make more commission? Let's go and see. Okie dokie. Ace of Wands reversed, the Sun also. Not quite clear that you're actually going to be making more money, my love. From what I can see at this moment, it's going to end up being a little bit stagnant. What I can see is I feel like the energy will be different. I feel like it will be more uplifting, but I still don't see you necessarily... I'm going to say you will make a little bit more money, but I still don't quite see you hitting the mark for your next year's goal. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. No. I'm going to say there's going to be more collaboration. There's going to be more togetherness. There's going to be more... I feel like the cooperation is going to be better. I feel like the communication is going to be better. And that's just going to help everybody out to go and reach those new goals. I just feel like financially speaking, I feel like those goals are more difficult to go and get. Not because you're not putting the effort into it, not because you're lacking something into your team. I just feel like financially, the people that you are dealing with, so therefore your clients, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle for them. I feel like they have a little bit less money to spend in that department. And that's where I'm seeing where your main challenges are going to happen. Doesn't mean that you can't switch it on up. Doesn't mean it can't change, because I mean, these are goals for all the way next year. So all the way to next November or December. So you still have plenty of time to switch things around. But from what I can see at this moment, the energy will be better. The cooperation, the communication, the vibes will be better. You're going to be doing as much as you possibly can. You're going to be closer than you were this year, but you're not quite going to get it. Yeah. I don't see anything happening to your title and to your job, though. We can definitely change things. Definitely, sweetie pie. And besides, for the difference that it shall be, and there will already be like an extra, like there's already going to be extra money coming on in. There'll be extra sales, everything of the such. there's no reason whatsoever that you should not, that anything would happen to your position. There's nothing happening to your position, to your job, Sweetie Pie. And yes, we definitely do have plenty of time to go and switch things up. So I have no fears. Hello, Lilith, and hello, Juanson, on to the other side. Alrighty. You can start manifesting. Absolutely. It has to happen, right? You won't be able to keep your job the year after in 2026 anymore. Okay. Okay, so we're going to make it happen. We're going to put that into our goals for 2026. Let's start by manifesting it right away. Let me write it on down onto a piece of paper. Let me jot this down. Hold on. So we're going to be working on to the goals, and the goals are going to be the financial goals for work. Okay, I got it. I know the other goal is to finally be with hubby. All right, I got it. I got it written on down, Sweetie Pie. I've got it put away onto a nice safe spot, so we're good. We've got this. Now, what was I going to do? I was going to go see your second question. That's what I was going to go and do. You will text me what? Yes, please. Exactly. The more details you give me, my beautiful Julie, the better it shall be. You can give me, it could be a certain amount that you would like. It could be how much you would like to make pot by trimester. Like all these tiny little things combined together are going to help us to go and get the ultimate. It could be different companies that you want to deal with, all that. Yes. Oh, he can be the breadwinner. Well, right then. You're already settling yourself on in. Yes, it's all good. All right, hold on. Let me go right back over here. When you say you haven't, okay, well, that is not true because you did hear from him. Okay. He sounded like he's still not fully out of his bubble, right? Is he aware that he's into a bubble? Okay, I'm going to switch that question on up a little bit. I'm going to go and see if he's aware that he's still into the bubble, because you did say that he did write to you. He did ask you how you were doing. So I'm going to go and see if he's still into that bubble, all right? Or if he's realizing that he's still kind of stuck into that bubble. Yeah, let's go and check it out. All right. So is he actually realizing that he is there into that little place? Ace of Wands, he does realize that he's into his little bubble. And he's actually realizing exactly what he's doing at this moment. He's realizing that he does have to change some things. He does have to make a different type of modifications in order to make the changes that are necessary. Therefore, in order to be with you, in order to have, oh, I'm at the wrong camera. In order to have what it is that you want and what it is that he wants, he knows that he has to start reaching on out a little bit more. And he basically knows that he has to get out of his head altogether. He has to start taking action. So this is pretty much what he's actually doing at this moment, starting to take action, because he knows very, very well that this is only going to work if he starts doing stuff, right? It is. So he's aware of the bubble and he's working onto the bubble. So he's aware of it, at least. Let me just go here one little second. Alrighty. Okay, perfect. Now, you haven't heard him. No, is aware that he is out of the bubble. How's he feeling about you today? As for the job, like I said, we're going to be working onto it, but I don't see anything happening to your position. So as for that, you're good for gold. All right, well, let's go and see what we have coming on through. How's he feeling about you today? Today, we're still a little bit into the resting mode, still not feeling all that victorious or challenging in any kind of a way, but I'm going to say he's thinking about you. He's pondering about you, you see, but he is a lot into his resting. So, not doing too much about it, although he did reach on out towards you, but I feel like he is thinking about you, but he's thinking about you into a very strong, manifesting kind of a way. So, I will say a little bit lost into his world, but at least you're into his world. You're into his thoughts when he is lost into his thoughts. It's like he's lost into Julie thoughts. So he is thinking about you, he's thinking about the connection. I feel like he's actually kind of thinking about him not really doing all that much and how really just to get out a little bit of that rut. So I'm basically going to say, how's he thinking about and how's he feeling about you today? He's feeling more and more comfortable. He's understanding a little bit more that he's been really just resting and not doing anything, and that if he doesn't do anything, nothing is really going to happen. And we might even actually end up getting the reverse if he doesn't do anything. You're just going to continue to kind of pull away. So it's like he's realizing his actions and his non-actions and starting to do things about it. He's working very, very slowly around it, but I feel like he's slowly working around the actual asking you out for a date, a meetup. Now, I feel like, again, though, it is going to be at his place. I don't see you going to play, mini golf or going to the movies. So I feel like it's going to be at home kind of a thing. But it being at home kind of a thing, maybe you could play around with it a little bit and maybe get into the conversation at that point in time again, just to kind of reinforce it that you would like to do something with him outside of his home. Exactly. I know, Lost in Julie's thoughts. I was saying that it was reminding me of a movie. There's a title of a movie that remembers that. It's not Lost in Wonderland, Lost in something. It reminded me of it. Um, let's go see about the relationship. All right. How's he feeling about the relationship? A Queen of Cups followed out by our Five of Swords. Okay. But the relationship itself, a little bit of giving, a little bit of receiving is going to be important. He feels like you're being really, really quite patient. He feels like you're not moving on forward into anything. So you're not asking for anything at this moment, which he does appreciate quite highly because you know that he's been kind of toiling away and working around on his own self, onto his own thoughts. So he's still not quite ready to do that offering. And he really does appreciate that you're not necessarily talking about it or moving on forward or putting pressure upon it in any kind of a way. And but he's working on to it. He's working on exchanging a little bit more, opening on up a little bit more. I feel like that's basically his plan. His plan is to try to stabilize himself into the reaching out message wise, talking wise, bringing in a little bit more of a stability. Once he has that kind of panned out, if you will, or he has that kind of figured on out, then he's going to be ready to do like the other steps, and he's going to be ready to actually move on forward and start doing things. So I'm basically going to say, Sweetie Pie, relationship wise, he definitely does acknowledge the fact that you're not necessarily moving or you're not asking for anything in particular. That is definitely relieving a lot of stress onto his own side. It's making it easier for him also to start making more moves into that direction because he doesn't have as much pressure. Yeah, loss in time. That could be it. Thank you. It could be loss in time. I think so. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go and see the lovey-dovey, and just one second. I'm gonna go over here. Hello, beautiful high priestess. How are you doing, sweetie? Wherever you're at, I know you're around. High priestess is gonna be over here, and I'm gonna put lovey-dovey right here, and let's go and see. So, lovey-dovey is gonna be on its way. You just responded to him. You told him that you're taking 2 weeks off work next week. Okay, he didn't answer back. You talked to him again about the mini golf and he didn't answer back. That's what I'm getting. He's really just not wanting to talk about this, right? I'm good. Thank you, my beautiful high priestess. I'm getting ready for the holidays, sweetie. Yeah, no, I'm just saying that, my love, my beautiful Julie, because you had talked to him about the mini golf and he didn't respond, and now you asked him about the mini golf. So yeah, that's why I was saying it's a second mini golf attempt is what it is. I got you. Let's go and figure it out. So my beautiful high priestess, you're going to be on up next. If your question's in PayPal, all's good. If it's not in PayPal, you can post it if you want to, all right? Let's do this, and let's do that. Something like that. All right. Oh, he asked about the mini golf. Okay. And he also asked, okay, that's it. He asked. Okay, I got it. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles followed out by the Devil. All right, okay. Also getting over here, our Emperor. Honestly, I still don't see you going to play mini golf at this moment. Yeah. I feel like it's something he's going to say, oh, yeah, you know, it looks cool. It looks nice. That you're taking 2 weeks off, right? And if he's staying local or going back home for the holidays. Yeah. What I'm going to say over here is this. I still don't necessarily see you going. My Emperor is not into the movement, so he's not necessarily doing the movement towards it. But he does definitely want to meet on up with you. So it's a little bit like I thought. Yeah, no, seriously, right? So what I'm going to say is this. I feel as though you guys are going to meet on up, but you're going to meet on up for something that is more sexual and not necessarily an activity like the mini golf. But I do have to say that he's not discarding the mini golf. All right. He has not discarded it in any kind of a way. It's just not going to be happening right away. He will take action towards it, and you will at some point go, but it's probably more going to be in January, something of the such. I do not believe it's going to be during the holiday time, but he will hold on to it and he will look at it, and you guys will end up going. But quite frankly, I feel like he's going to answer on back towards you, but he's not going to answer about the mini golf. The mini golf, I feel at this moment anyways, he's not going to answer. He will answer back to you if he's staying around, if he's going local, everything of the such, but that's it. He's not going to talk about the mini golf. The mini golf, you're going to be able to go, but you're going to go until the month of January from what I can see, maybe the second or the third week of January. But until then, he wants to meet up with you, probably into the following week or so, but for something else. Yeah. As long as you guys can have hey, I'm all good. If he wants to meet on up into the following week or something, and you guys have fun, everything is good, and so on, so on, so on, and then you guys meet on up in another 2 weeks, that's already good. It's already making, you know, we're seeing each other more often and everything and such. So it's perfect. It's exactly what we need. Hi, Kai. How are you doing, sweetie? You can donate for the 18 plus reading via PayPal for after. You definitely can, my beautiful Kai. Absolutely, sweetie. Absolutely, my love. Okay, let me go see for the lovey-dovey, sweetie. So yes, we do have an 18 plus later on, my sweetie pies, after this live. Now let's go see lovey-dovey. All right, my beautiful Julie. Oh, God. All right. Lovey-dovey, what do we have? Oh, our lovey-dovey man. All right. Lovey-dovey over here is actually thinking about spending time with you, but really quite, how could I say? He's thinking about spending, I feel comfortable time with you is the best way that I can actually say it or express it. I don't see him moving, like, I don't see him being very active lately. I see him more being relaxed. And from what I can see here, he's thinking about you. He's wanting, honestly, I just feel like he wants to sit down. He wants to talk. He wants to play music. He wants to talk about different things of life, different, like really just an intelligent, lovely conversation, holding on to you quite dearly, quite softly, and that's it. I actually see him, though, also cooking something. Not actually cooking over, there's something in the microwave that's cooking. I don't know. So maybe you guys are going to eat again together or some type of a bite or something of the such. Or maybe that could be a really, really nice kind of an idea. Let's say you guys don't end up going mini golf, since we can see that he's thinking about it at this moment. You know, he wants to hold on to you. I see him trying to kind of prepare something. You know, you could maybe pick up something, you know, since he doesn't cook all that much, pick up some food, eat together. That could be nice. It could be different. Maybe that's a little bit what I'm seeing at the same time. But yeah. Oh, well then okay, well then that's maybe what he's cooking then. Yeah, tomorrow earlier time. Question is tomorrow earlier. No. Tomorrow, unless there's a change, tomorrow should be at 8 p.m. Should be at 8 p.m. loves. Yes. If there's any changes, I'll let you guys know, but it should be at 8 p.m., sweetie. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, that's it. Yeah, this is for next time. So, okay. Into his lovey-dovey thoughts, I see him really just spending some beautiful time with you, my love. He's holding on to you. You guys are talking about life. You're being very attentive to him. You're being very attentive to his needs, to what he has to say. And it's really, really important for him because I see a gold color, and the gold color is kind of enveloping you, and it's making you guys feel safe and secure. So I think that's really quite cute. So this is it. And when he's going to be with you, he's going to be thinking that his dreams are simply coming on true. That's it. It's just spending time together. It's, you know, it could be sitting down, watching a movie, eating popcorn, whatever. Just having a glass of wine, a glass of juice, whatever. Relaxation. That's all that he truly wants. Yeah. Let me give you a couple of little more messages. I'm going to go come and see HP. So just one tiny second. Here we go. Take a sip. All right. You are my safe place. You are my heart's home. Loving you is the easiest thing that I have ever done. I fall for you a little more every day. Your love feels like a warm embrace, even from afar. Thank you, my dear Sean, sweetie. I'll be with you soon. I don't know. I'll go and check it on out, okay? Sean, just one moment, my love. Honestly, they are, Julie, and they really, really are. I was, yeah, I was discussing that with Bruno this weekend, which was a weird conversation altogether, but into the conversation, got into the fact that as much as you can be comfortable being single and everything of the such, sometimes all you really want is to be able to say to somebody close to you that you love and that you care for, can you go and get some bread and butter at the store? We don't have any more. And I thought, and it's true, it's the simplest, tiny little things, right? I know. And so anyways, I could definitely relate to that. Yes. Whenever I asked David to go get something, it would be absolute hell, and he'd arrive home with the wrong stuff. But that being said, so I didn't usually. But the idea of saying that is the tiny little, simplest little things that are the most important. That's what he seems to be thinking about at this moment. And I think that's really quite cute. Hold on. Sean, sweetie pie, do you realize the amount of money that you sent me, my love? I'm just wondering, would you like me to reimburse you because you sent a large amount of money? Please validate, my dear Sean, and let me know, okay? Please do so. Diane, thank you so very much also, my beautiful love. And I've got you, my beautiful Kai, into the 18 plus also. All right. Or I don't know if Sean, if you want to have that donation on like different months, not different months, but I don't know, for the whole month. You asked me questions during the month. I don't know. You sent a fair amount, sweetie pie. Let me know, okay? Where's my beautiful Kai? Hold on. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. Thank you, sweetie pie. I'm coming on over, High Priestess. Just one second. I just want to make sure here with you, okay, my dear Sean? You can write me my messenger, your answer if you want. You just let me know, okay? So HP, I'm going to come and see you. I've got our beautiful Diane. I also have our dear friend Sean. Yes, you did notice you don't want to send it back to Lisa Jatin. Oh, sweetie pie. Thank you so very much, my dear Sean. I'm going to send you a message and you can accept what I'm saying or not. It's entirely up to you, okay? I'm just going to send it out to you over here. Hold on. All right. Okay. Just one second. I'm coming over, my beautiful High Priestess. Just one second. All right. Here we go. Sean, I sent you a message whenever you go into the other side, okay? Yeah. Alrighty, here you go. Yeah, just one second. And voila. All right, High Priestess, here we go, sweetie. So, Sean, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. I will be with you quite soon, my love. Thank you so very much. I sent you a message on a messenger. Please do check it on out whenever you have a moment, and you can reply to me with that. You can accept it if you want to, as you wish. All right. Yeah. Okay, High Priestess, I'm on my way. Here we go. Here we go. High Priestess. Oh! Job on December 31st. Hold on, love. Oh no. Okay, let's go. Let's go and figure that out, my beautiful High Priestess. Here we go. Let's go and see. Okie dokie. No, High Priestess is here with us, my beautiful Lilith. She doesn't need one. She's good. But thank you for asking, my love. So up next is Sean, followed up by Diane. Into the 18 plus, we're going to have Kai. We're going to have our beautiful Julie also. My dear Sean, thank you so very much, my sweet love. I truly do appreciate it so very much, my beautiful. I really do, sweetie. It is very sweet and it is very generous of your beautiful soul. Thank you so very much to you, my sweet love, and to beautiful Diane also, sweeties. Okay, hold on just one moment. Yeah, well, Juanson, you're always on my list. When are you not onto my list? All right, High Priestess, lack of faith, loss of hope, conflict and disagreements and tension definitely arising. My beautiful Magician. Poop, 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 poop. You're going to need your notes, my love. You're going to need your notes. There's going to be a conflict. There's going to be disagreements. There's going to be a few things happening over there. Hi, Abigail. Nice to see you, sweetie. Definitely a few things that are going to be happening over there. Disconnection, difficult decisions. You're going to have to weigh up your options and decide what you're going to do. You're not going to be sticking there. For some reason, which I'm going to go and look at right away. I'm just going to put these cards over here. For some reason, they are not going to renew your contract. I believe that it is financial reasons. I believe that they're going to hire somebody else, and they're going to hire the other person at a lower fee. They're going to make the person work just as much, just at a lower fee. They're not renewing your contract because they believe that you are going to be leaving, which they're right. You do plan on leaving, but they don't truly know that. And they feel like it's becoming a little bit too complicated. That's the reason why. I can have what? Ooh la la reading with you? without you. Oh my God, that sounded so bad that I could have ooh la la readings with you once. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I could not do any of this without you and Lilith, my dear Juanson. So here we go. All right. Okay, sweetie pie. So the devil, right? What seems to be important over here is that you are right into the smack into the middle over here of all this war, and you're not letting yourself down. You're going to hold on tight. You're going to do whatever it is that you need to do, and it's actually going to end up being quite good for you. So, sweetie pie, this is what I'm going to say. All right. I do feel as though you will end up getting either some type of compensation or something of the such, because you're leaving this victorious. So you're leaving into a good way. If they're doing any type of breach of contract or anything of the such, then you will have something that will be returned to you, some type of payment of some sort. But they are definitely going to try to do as much as they possibly can to stomp on you as much as you possibly can to make you quiet and just kind of make you a little bit disappear into all of this. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Hans. That's okay, sweetie. If we were working together at your other job, that could definitely be, seen into a different way. But between you and I, oh, you're good. So sweetie, yeah. So they haven't renewed. Yes. And then they're out. Okay. So I'm definitely going to have to say, if they don't renew, are you going to get unemployment? You will, because you are ending up being victorious out of here, out of this. But let me just go and validate for that. And I I don't need you to do so, but I feel like you're going to move on forward and you're going to make some type of complaint somewhere. I need you to go higher on up so they don't end up doing this to somebody else. So definitely do use all the documentation you have, use all the info that you have, if not to do something for you to save somebody else from being into the same position, into the same problems. All right. As for you, you should end up getting unemployment within the following 2 to 4 weeks of no longer working there. So that would probably, I guess, be the time of processing and everything of the such because of the holidays. So by the end of January, you will have your unemployment, absolutely. This is not your fault in any case or in any kind of a way. So unemployment shall be yours. But like I said, use whatever it is that you have to fight back. Because if you don't, you don't have to, but you're going to feel like you were mistreated, that you did a lot that you didn't necessarily have to do. Yeah. So definitely work upon that. I'm going to go and do a little bit of a general and see what's happening up for you. Other than that, I need to look at other stuff for you. I need to go and find some good and positive for you. Okay. Hold on. Hi, June Flower. How are you doing, sweetie? Elaine. Hello again. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Getting ready for Christmas over here. I've got half of the stuff for the meal ready. Yes, I have to take care of still some things. I have a couple gifts that have not yet arrived. Yes, and that's that. That's that. Excited for my kids. Excited for my kids. They're falling on holiday on Friday. And so we're going to see Santa this weekend. And just fun. Try to make my kids' life as fun as it possibly can, because you're only a kid once, right? After that, you've got responsibilities. Life, it can be fun, but it's less fun. The only concern you have is these people are liars. All right, but you do have to expose them. So if you do want to expose them, then that's definitely what you're going to have to do into that, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say, do what it is that you've got to do upon that. Absolutely. All right. As for you yourself, you're going to end up being successful over here. You know that you are going to. You are going to end up with your 10 of Pentacles getting the culmination that you want. You are going to end up getting a new job. There's no doubt about it. But there's also going to be, like we were just seeing, some conflicts that are going to be arising. So there will be a couple little arguments, a couple little fightings here and there. You're going to have a little bit of a financial windfall, because you're going to have like 3-4 weeks where you're going to be waiting for the unemployment to kind of kick on in. But other than that, love, I'm going to say it is going to be stable. Nothing really changing within that. And I need you to be careful about the people that are around you, the people that are close to you. I'm going to say family members, maybe more your mom. Be careful for a little bit of disharmony, a little bit of an imbalance. All right. I feel like there could be a little bit of some imbalance happening, and it could create, I'm not going to say conflict, but I'm going to say a lot of feelings, maybe higher voice, like maybe little arguments here and there, but nothing much more, my love. So I'm going to say, you know what? Let's take this as a turning point. Let's take it as the beginning that you've been looking for. Let's take it as releasing the bad and the evil, because this has been bad and evil for you for the longest of time. It has upset you for the longest of time. It has made you sad. It has bothered you psychologically. Yeah, so I say, hey, go and get your revenge. And by revenge, it's not by being mean. It's by putting things right for yourself, so you can close out with closure, knowing that it's not going to happen to somebody else and that you spoke your truth. That's what I mean by it. I'm not meaning anything awful and evil. And I'm going to say, go and get your happiness, my sweet love. This time that you're going to have off a little bit is going to allow you to recuperate. It's going to allow you to focus more on going to look for that job that you ultimately want. Yeah. Just a few moments, my beautiful June flower. I'll be with you also, okay? Just give me a few moments, my love. Thank you so very much, sweetie. So just give me, well, I'm going to give you an angel message. I am. And my beautiful high priestess, if you need any help along the way with any of that stuff, let me know. Angel message. You are surrounded by divine love and guidance, gently leading you towards your highest good. Trust into the timing of your life, as everything is going to be unfolding perfectly, even if you cannot see it yet. The angels remind you to release your worries and to embrace the peace that is going to be coming towards you. Please do know that you are never alone. I'm sending you much love. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Okay, sweetie. What is that? Your site is doing a meet and greet with Santa at work with pictures? You wonder which poor sucker. I think that's hilarious, Watson. Honestly, I do. I think it's really funny. I'm sorry. That is so funny. Elaine, I've got you too, sweetie. I do. Okay, hold on. Sean's going to be longer. Diane's going to be longer. I'm just going to answer over here our beautiful June, and then I'm going to go and see Sean, Diane, and I'm going to come and see our beautiful Elaine. All right. So June, here we go, my sweetie pie. Your question, I think, is already into the chat, right, sweet one? Here you go, my beautiful. Your friend, Johnny, is he attracted to you or only as a friend? Let's go and see. Sean, you're next, my love. Are you around? Let me know if you're around. So, my beautiful June. Your friend Johnny, is he attracted to you or only as a friend? I hate it when we get stuck into the friend zones. Friend zones are never good places to be into. Once you're classified into it, it's like you can't leave that zone. Okay, so here we go, my love. This is for you, June. 6 of Pentacles. Sweetie pie. I'm going to take out some more cards to clarify, but I'm going to do it with a different deck. Go and get some different vibes. Make sure everything is A-okay. But for the moment, my love, I'm not taking away the fact that this person could feel that you are attractive, but I do not believe that they are wanting a relationship. So to answer your question, from what I can see at this moment, yes, your friend is attracted to you, but I believe they only want to remain friends. Yes. So I'm going to say we could have some thoughts every once in a while that could be a little bit more sexual. Absolutely. But are we ever going to make any movements on it? Or do we want to make any movements on it? I don't feel like we want to sacrifice anything. I don't feel like we want to have any loss. So I'm going to say we're going to be sticking into the friend zone. Not because we don't find that you're attractive, simply because we don't necessarily want to ruin something. We don't necessarily want to have a relationship neither at this point. So attractive, yes. Wanting a relationship or having a connection that is other than a friendship, for that, I see a no for a moment. It doesn't mean it wouldn't change into the future, but for the moment, it's what I've got, sweetie pie. Yes, Elaine, I've got you onto my list right after Diane, sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. Are you going to send me your questions by email, Elaine? Let me know, okay? All right, I got you, Sean. Here you go, my beautiful June flower. Much love sent out to you. Let's go see Sean, and Sean sending you much love. Also, Sean, you went Christmas shopping yesterday with Diane. Did you guys get everything that you wanted? I only know because I saw you wrote it on the channel. Yeah, that's why I know. A happy Tuesday to you, my beautiful Abigail. Thank you. You're such a sweetie pie, my love. June, sending you much love too, sweetie. And you did, right? Diane, yes, you're up next, my love. All right, so the Christmas shopping went well, sweetie pies? Okay, hold on. I am so afraid to go into any store at this point in time. Elaine, thank you. I have your email, sweetie. I'm afraid to go into any shopping center. I'm afraid to go into any grocery store. Honestly, yeah, like I no longer go in grocery stores on weekends because it's crazy. And more Christmas is going to be arriving. Crazier it's going to be. I don't do good with crazy in stores. I don't. It's not my thing. I don't like it. I really don't. Yeah, no. Well, shopping, I do most of my shopping online. Honestly, I do. I go all different kind of shops, but I shop online. I have it delivered over here, right? You say it's so sketchy. Like grocery stores, like you will wait an hour to pay. I kid you not. I'm not waiting an hour to pay. So yeah, that it's just like a waste of time on not grocery, but shopping. I don't know. It's like people get kind of grumpy around Christmas time. It's like people are looking for a gift and they're looking for something, but they're kind of really, really hurrying on up. I don't know. It's not my thing. Mm-mm. Not me. You will not find Romancefull Tarot into shops at this time of year. There are, I know, I know. I love to shop till I drop too, but I do it by clicky, clicky, click with my mouse, and I have it delivered at home. Yeah, otherwise, you'll see me at the gas station putting gas in my car. That's pretty much it. And I make sure that I do my Christmas shopping beforehand, so I don't have to do it. Exactly, exactly. I know. All right, here we go, my dear Sean. So let me just go over here. So the list is Sean, followed up by Diane. Then we're going to go and see Elaine, and then we're going to see from there. And we have the 18 plus are going to be coming on up after. Oh, my God. Let me go and see this. Let me go and see this. Have you ever thought, by the way, Sean? Oh, wait. Before we do anything, you need a timestamp. So Sean is over here. I'm good, Elaine. I'm good, sweetie. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm traveling in my love life between two different people, and that you guys both know. So you know Alex and you know Bruno. They're still there, but yeah, and that's that. My ex is still an ex, and he's still an ASS. And I'm getting ready for Christmas. That's at my house, so kind of busy with that. But other than that, all's good. Who are they? Who are who? Bruno's a guy that I've been seeing for, is a man that I've been seeing for, I don't know, 7 weeks or so. No, sweet Lord. No, Bruno is not an ex. No, Bruno I've known for about 2 months now, and we've been seeing each other for like 2 months. And Alex is one of the first people that I met when I broke up with David. So I've known Alex since the month of May. But Alex is a complicated case. There you go. Alex lives far away. Bruno lives close. All right, Sean, it's you. Let's go and see what we've got. It's a complicated thing, sweetie pie. So let me just go over here. It is, because I see Bruno every day. Not every day, every week. Every week. Alex, not so often. But I talk to him every day. Love is complicated. So here we go. We're going to start on out with the car, okay? I'm going to try to do as best as I possibly can for you. What I was going to say, my dear Sean, is the following. Have you ever thought of purchasing a car that is not right off of the lot, therefore secondhand, or just like a couple of kilometers onto it, like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8,000 kilometers onto it? Honestly, I always purchase my cars, and I rarely buy them brand new. I usually buy them with like 3, 4, 5,000 kilometers onto them. So they're like pretty much new, but I end up saving like $4,000 or $5,000 off of them. It's really worth it. So yeah, have you ever thought about that? Because you could save a fair amount of money on that. Other than that, the secondhand SUV, Nissan X-Trail. Let's go like this, okay? I'm going to sound like, yeah, I'm going to sound over here like a car seller, please. Yeah, bear with me. The secondhand SUV Nissan X-Trail. I feel like that one is a great choice for different reasons. I'm going to say, I'm going to say reliability. I'm going to say that it's affordable. I'm also going to say that it's versatile. So you have three really good points of actually going with that one. I feel like the Nissan X-Trail could be really, really quite good for you in everyday use. I feel like it could serve you quite well. And I feel like, it could be good for you to actually save some money a long way if you purchase that one for the dream vehicle that you would actually like to have. If you go towards a Dodge Ram, then you're talking about something that's very powerful. It's very strong, it's very big, it's very powerful, it's very bold. It has bold aesthetics. The color that you want at the very same time, you're talking about a volcano orange. Well, if you want to stand out, definitely. That's like going around with one of those, how do you call them? Cybertrucks. Not too many people have them. You definitely stand out. So if you want to stand out, it's a-okay. It's perfect. So I'm going to say, you know what, just kind of wait until you can comfortably afford it, and it'll be absolutely perfect because you're not going to have to worry about any financial stresses. So I have no problem with the Nissan X-Trail. I feel like it's good. It will fit your immediate needs, and into the meanwhile, well, you can save some money so you can do the ultimate upgrade to your Dodge Ram TRX later on coming upon. So yeah. Uh-huh. What is that, Elaine? John, it's complicated too, right? I know. Oh, well, there you go, sweetie. Mm-hmm. I know, and that's it. That's it. That's exactly what it is. Okay, well then that's all good, sweetie. Just make sure that since it is a 2006 model, just make sure that you have it inspected, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna say make sure that you do have it inspected. Make sure that there's no big flaws, nothing of the such that are kind of going along with it to create you any problems whatsoever, because you don't want to have to go and purchase that car and then end up being kind of in trouble because, oh my God, this happened, or you got to change this and whatever. So have it inspected. Make sure that you're good with whatever parts if something needs to be changed coming on up soon. And always make sure, I don't know how you call it, the car, I don't know. There's a thing that you have to go and check to see if it's not stolen or if the properties have all been completely cleared. So just make sure that that has been done. I'm sure that you have that in Australia also, where you can go and validate that the car is really cleared of all debts and everything the such, so you don't have to end up. I have heard some horror stories about people purchasing a car, but the debt was not quite cleared onto the other side. They end up with like two different debts. Horror stories. So be careful for that. Other than that, I'm going to say that you're good. The racing cars, yeah, I know. I myself, my favorite car, honestly, it has been for the longest. I've always loved those cars. I like the Audis. I do. I had an ex, their family, all they had was Audis. I was like 21 or something. All his friends had Audis, the whole deal. That was the Italian guy. And I kind of fell in love with Audis over there. I really like them. They're nice. Yeah, well, that's very sporty, yes, definitely, Elaine. Mm-hmm. The Bumblebee is a nice car, honestly. Oh, Bumblebee would be perfect for you, Sean. Oh, well, yes and no. It's not big, but Bumblebee in yellow is nice, it's flashy, it's got nice colors, it would be powerful. The only thing is, I'm not quite sure you're going to be able to fit the whole fam into Bumblebee. Yeah. Too big and powerful because you can handle 100 horsepower, but 707 HP. You might have to get used to the power. That's okay. It's not a problem getting used to the power, sweetie. You can get used to power. People get used to power in life at all times. Not a problem whatsoever. So no. Besides, the big Dodge Ram is going to end up probably, because it is more powerful and everything as such, might actually end up costing more, let's say. Is that one electric or anything of the such? Let me go and say T-Rex curb. No, I don't think it is. Well, let me go see. Is that electric, that one? Hold on. Because for sure that the Dodge one is going to end up costing you more. And yeah. Oh my God. That is like 100. Over here, the Dodge Ram to 2025, the one that's coming on out, is $112,000. Kid you not. That is one expensive truck. Yes. All right. Just saying. Mm-hmm. It's diesel. Okay, diesel. Yeah, you guys have diesel over there. Okay, it's all good. Yeah. Still expensive, but it ends up bringing you longer. I got you. It's all good. It's too much, right, Elaine? No, I know. All right, let me go and see about Samantha. So I'm going to say, Sean, absolutely not a problem whatsoever. Definitely go with the Nissan X-Trail SUV. It's going to give you the affordability. It's going to give you the place that you need at the very same time. So the space that you need, and you're going to be quite comfortable with that, sweetie. So yeah, don't worry about it. Let me just go over here, get your other questions answered. Just one tiny little second. Okay, so for that one, it is the secondhand SUV X-Trail. Got it. Now, Samantha and Matthew. Let's go and see about them. What's happening with them? Now, I know that you're kind of curious over here, wondering, you say, should you get a single story house or a two-story? What month of the year are you going to move into the house? And when are you going to meet Samantha and Matthew? And what color should you get for your secondhand car? And you're not fussy, what color should you get? Okay. And as it has a manual gearbox. Okay. You see, for me, it would be as long as it has an automatic gearbox. I do not do manual. Thank you, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. I shall get to it right after the live. I'm going to jot all that down. Thank you, sweetie pie. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles getting over here. Our Seven of Cups also getting our Four of Pentacles. All right, sweetie. I know that you're curious about when you're going to meet them, how they're going to fit into your life, everything of the such. I need you to trust. I need you to trust your instincts with it. Same thing for our beautiful Diane. These people you are going to be encountering soon, but you do need to look for those different type of opportunities where you guys are going to be able to connect together at the same time. So to answer your question to begin with, the single story over two story. The two story is probably going to end up giving you more space altogether. Depending on how many children you actually want to have with Samantha, that could definitely be something that you might want to look at into a different kind of a way. Sometimes having a second story, so kind of gives a little bit more independence or gives a little bit more privacy, if you will, for one couple or the other, or for the children, something of the such. So that could actually be something kind of interesting for you. That being said, the fact that I believe you do have some knee issues, everything of the such, it's probably better for you to have a single story. Children, not a problem into the whole thing, because with children, you can definitely go and put baby gates. Hey, I had baby gates all over my house. When you have kids, you got to baby gate everything. Baby doors, baby gates, baby cupboards, baby whatever. You got to put cushions on everything. Seriously. So the two story has nothing to do with the actual children, but more having to do with how you guys are feeling physically, and if you're feeling like you have enough space onto one single floor for everybody to fit into, but everybody to be quite comfortable at the very same time. So I'm going to say the single story house is more practical, especially because you're going to be valuing more the easy accessibility and a more open type of a layout, if you will. The two-story house is going to be different. It's going to offer you more space, and it offers more separation, like I said, between living and sleeping areas. And honestly, that could be, if you're looking for privacy, definitely go with the two-story house. But if privacy is not your main concern, and you guys think, hey, I just have to close my door, I've got my privacy, then you're a-okay. Don't worry about it. But if you really, really are afraid about it and you're worrying about it, then definitely, you need to look at that. So the main issue I'm going to say between single or two-story is going to be the privacy. That being said, I would still prioritize the single because of the different ages, because of the knee issues. And at the same time, you have on coming on in. You'll be having some children coming on in. So why not put it all into one floor? But the one floor is going to have to be fairly big, because now you're going to be speaking about at least a 3 bedroom, 3 or 4 bedroom, right? You need one, your mom needs one for her and Matthew, you and Samantha, and then your children. But at some point, your children, especially, if they're not the same sex, you're going to have them in 2 different rooms. So you're going to need like a 3 or 4 bedroom house. So that is something to look at. Also, single stories, sometimes they don't always, although sometimes 2 stories also. Look at a house, make sure that you have a basement. I know it seems weird. Some places I know onto this earth, basements no longer exist. Over here, we do have basements, but not all houses. Most of them do, but not all of them. But we don't use our attic. So look at the space that you have, look at all of that, and try to determine what is best for you. So yeah, but if I was to choose for you, I would definitely say a single story house. You want to preserve the manual gearbox so future generations can experience the beautiful. Oh, I know, Sean. It's just I've been used to an automatic. I learned with automatic. My dad always had automatic. And when I was with David at the very beginning of our relationship, he had a gearbox, a manual. And I did try it, and I don't know, I get stressed. Going up hills, you got to do stuff. When you're stopped at lights, you got to do stuff. Oh my God. And I'm always afraid of bothering people. I don't like to bother people. I don't like to be into the way of people. I am not in people's way. I get out of your way. And so that car kind of stresses me out. So that's why. What is that? How to look for a house when you move? Oh no, it's true. There are so many things that you have to look at, honestly. I know, I kid you not, Elaine. When I'm at a stop and I don't know, like I'm stressing out if if I got to put this darn car into the right gear, if I'm going to stall and everybody's going to start honking at me. What a horror story. That is not for me. I don't do that. Automatic all the way through. That's what I have to say. But hey, if you're comfortable with it and you're used to it, it's all good. It's just not good for my stress level. And I try to keep my life at the most minimal place of stress level. The only stress I have into my life is Evil D, and he's plenty enough for me. Apparently it is. I didn't find the fun into it. But like I said, yeah. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Okay. So let me go back over here. I know, but I wasn't driving in the 80s and 90s. Nuh-uh. No, I was not. And if you only knew me when I started driving a real long time ago, even though now I forget things onto the roof of my car. I do every once in a while. I forgot snow brushes there before. I was driving with my mom. My snow brush flew off of my car, and we were both wondering what the heck that was. I forgot my purse on the top of my car when I was driving. Like, I forget things. Yeah, as less as possible. Here we go. No, Elaine. No, my dear God. I'm an oldie. I'm 79. Right before. Yeah, I was 79. That's me. I am. Do you, Sean? Oh, my dear God. Yeah, seriously. La. Yeah, Elaine, when I have to go and see what my age is, you know when you have to scroll on down and put your birth date? I got to scroll real far back. Real far back. I am not a baby. No. That is not my classification. I am no baby boomer. No, no, that's before me, Elaine. Stop that. I'm not reading you anymore. I'm going back into PayPal. Going back to see Sean's questions. Okay, so When you're going to move, well, let's go and see. When you're going to be moving. When will you be moving? Okay. Okay, we're going to have to make some movement in love. We're going to have to start making movements. All right, sweetie, is what we're going to have to do. As much for Diane and yourself and Samantha and Matthew. Yes. Now, predicting the exact month and the year is a little bit tricky, a little day, everything kind of tricky because a lot of things change. We haven't looked into a little while. This is really going to go with your finances. It's going to go with your emotional readiness at the very same time. I'm going to say if both you and beautiful Diane actively search, all right? I'm going to say mid 2025 could be quite realistic for you guys, but you're going to have to actively start searching. Therefore, besides, you guys do want to purchase a place, but without necessarily having Matthew and Samantha onto the actual buying agreement, right? Because if anything ever happens, and God forbid it doesn't, but let's say anything happens and there's a rupture, then you're not going to have to sell half of your house or anything of that stuff. It will remain yours and Diane's. So I'm going to say you need to actively start searching for it so it can happen in mid 2025, which would be somewhere around the month of May, June. All right. Before I go and give you more information about that, I'm also going to have to say your car color, sweetie pie. I'm going to say red or orange is going to reflect your fiery nature. White, silver, or black, they're absolutely timeless, my love, and they're very easy to maintain. Or blue and green. If you want to have something that's a little bit more calmer, a little bit more balanced vibes, blue or green. Other than that, red or orange to go with your Aries nature, or white, silver, or black if you want something that's a little bit more easy to maintain. My car is red. I've had red, I've had black, I've had blue, I've had blue. Yes. My next car will probably be white. Not because it's easy to maintain though, because over here in Canada, it is not easy to maintain. Your white car is often brown. All right, so let's go and see your other questions. Yeah. I know, sweetie. Yeah. I don't know. I like white. I like white and red and black, but I don't know. I've been wanting a white car, and the car that I purchased like 3 years ago, is red. So, and I love it. It's me. It fits me, but I'm going for white next time, I think. Blue is nice. It's very peaceful though, and there are some beautiful blues that are out there, like a metallic blue. I've seen some nice I don't know. I felt like buying a new car, so I was looking at cars, but I have to wait till everything is done with Evil Man, and my car's not all that old, so I'm gonna stick around with it because I like it. And it's not old. And it's perfectly functioning. So but yeah. All right. Let's go and see what we have popping on through over here into your other questions, but I got logged out of PayPal, so I have to go back in. Just one moment. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna go and see if there's anything else that I can tell you about Samantha and Matthew. Probably she's an Aries. Yeah, I am an Aries, Elaine. I am. My purse is red. My coat, my car is red. I have a lot of red shoes. I have a lot of flashy things. Yes. You can definitely tell. I even have red sunglasses. All right, so let's go for it. Oh, wow, too much. No, the red sunglasses, they're actually ugly. I had purchased them to go on a holiday at some point. I had lost my sunglasses and I purchased them. I don't know, I purchased a black and a red. And they're really ugly. Honestly, I never wear them. But I do have them. Oh, I have a lot of black too. I do. If you look into my wardrobe, it's black, red, white, and blue. Here we go. So, the Hanged Man. That being said, be very careful, guys. Be careful with buying red sunglasses. They're often not nice looking. What can I tell you? You love what? Red like wine red or burgundy. Yes, that is very nice too. That is very nice. Absolutely. Absolutely, sweetie. Yeah, the cherry ones, the cherry orange ones are not exciting. I don't like the cherry orange ones, but the red ones are nice. Here we go. Honestly, blood red is beautiful, is the best way that I can say it. Here we go. Sweetie Pie, what do you need to know between Samantha and yourself? Movement is going to be important over here. Once you guys are together, you will have your beautiful 10 of Cups. So you will actually have your divine love. You will have your relationship. You will have your harmony. You will have your beautiful alignment. You will be treating your beautiful queen into the best possible way. You will be loving. You will be kind. You will be sweet. You'll be very compassionate. That being said, I feel like you guys, both you and beautiful Diane, are a little bit stuck into the Hanged Man position at this moment where there's not really any movement or nothing really is happening at this moment, which is why I said it is important to try to, as much with looking for the house, for all those things, we can manifest, we can want, we can desire, we can do all those beautiful things, but we have to do some actions towards it also. Like if I want to eat a pizza, oh, I need to go to the grocery store or I need to go to the restaurant so I can purchase the ingredients or the pizza pie that I want to eat. But if I don't go and do that, then I'm not going to eat that pizza. I'm going to have something else. So we have to make sure that we have all of the elements around us to make it happen and to make it happen as quickly as it possibly can so that you and Samantha and Matthew and Diane can be together and happy, and so you guys can finally leave Evil D and start moving into looking for your new place, moving into your new place, and bringing all these beautiful dreams to fruition. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Diane is here. She's not too far. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say to you, sweetie. It's going to be really important to start making some very strong and bold movements into this relationship. You know, whenever you do speak with them, let's make something happen. Let's do this. Let's do that. Everything of the such, right? This is it. That's going to be really important. Yeah, Elaine, you must be talking about besides Lilith's name. It is a very tiny owl, but it is very cute. At least I really saw that it was an owl. It's not like the chicken legs. Let me give you some messages, sweetie, coming from her. Just one second. Let me go and give you some messages. And beautiful Diane, are you around? Because Diane is next, followed out by Elaine. So just one second. Let's do this. Okay. And here we go. All right. You are my favorite part of the day. I feel safe and I feel happy whenever I think of you. Being around you for me feels like home. I can't stop thinking about how lucky I am to have you. Every moment with you feels like a dream is coming on true. And with you, I feel like I can conquer the world. Oh yeah, she's here, Diane. Yeah, she's right there. She's silent, but she's here. Hold on. And you did ask for the blonde, so I'm going to give you a couple blonde. All right. I am waiting for both of us to be ready, but you are into my dreams. I am going through an awakening at this moment, but I do feel so much love for you. I've got you, my beautiful Diane. I'm going to give an angel message to our dear friend Sean, and I'm coming on over to see you. Then I'm going to come and see Elaine. I shall update the list after, so just one moment. Angel message for you, sweetie. Trust that you are divinely guided and protected. The angels remind you that every challenge you face is shaping you into the person that you are meant to be. Stay open to the blessings and opportunities unfolding into your life because you are never alone and beauty awaits. Dear Sean, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Thank you a million times again, my love. If there's anything else you want to know, please do let me know, okay? My dear, beautiful Diane, I'm going to go and get your questions. So Diane is going to be at 118. Sean, you say, are you going to be together for an eternity because you love her so much and you don't want to lose her, right? I know. I don't see, I'm going to go and look. My dear Sean, I don't see any blockages. I don't see any endings. But you know as much as I do, you know, life changes, energy changes, and sometimes the person that we believe that we're going to be with forever is not always our forever. But I'm going to say if you work onto it, you nurture your connection, and you make sure that everybody is always well understood and well aligned, then I'm going to say yes with our Queen of Wands, sweetie. Oh, I know, Elaine. Well, I know. I don't design things, but I imagine. Yeah. My dear, beautiful, here we go, sweetie pie. What do I have for you? Just one second. Diane, here we go. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, what is that? A shadow. Oh, Tanya, sweetie, I'm sorry, my love. I know, right? The fact that she's turning 21 is difficult for you, sweetie. I get it, my love. All right, so, sweetie pie, here we go for you, my love. So, Sean and your future all together. Elaine, you're up next. Okie dokie. Okay, my love. The journey ahead with Sean, with Samantha, with Matthew all together is going to involve a lot of gradual progress. It's about building that shared life together. Now, again, the timelines can be quite fluid, but here we go. The suburbs to live in. I'm actually going to have to say that Now, why do I know this? I don't know. Maybe it's just my brain who's a little bit weird. Have you ever heard about the suburbs, punch bowl, something of the such? Have you ever heard about that? Why do I see that? Why do I, is that a suburb? Is that a place that is close to you? Have you ever heard about that? Um, Let me know. Oh non, pas fini encore mon beau. Ça va mon gars?
J'ai juste travaillé.
Hein?
J'ai juste travaillé.
Ah, je suis pas prête encore.
Okay,
Mais
tu m'appelles là.
ouais, je t'appelle. À tantôt mon gars.
Ok.
Ça va?
Uh-huh.
T'es correct?
J'ai un truc drôle à te montrer sur le verre tantôt.
Ouais, ok, tu m'as montré tantôt.
C'est une d'avant.
Ok.
C'est sur bon l'arbre.
Ok.
C'est un Ford qui fait comme ça.
You're thinking of pasta. Okay, but it does exist. You do know where it is. I'm not crazy. Okay. I was just wondering why I keep seeing that. Okay. I don't have any problem whatsoever with you actually going to Padstow. I have no problem with that. But I'm still going to strongly suggest also Roselands. I feel like Roselands is a really, really good place to actually be into. Um, so I'm going to say Roseland seems into my cards to be a stronger possibility than Padstow, I think is how you call it. Yeah, that's it. I know, Sean, sweetie. Okay, so I'm gonna say I have no problems with Padstow, honestly, none whatsoever. But I'm seeing more Roselands for some reason. I feel like there's a strong possibility for your future home that is over there. I feel the fact that I feel like Roselands is more of a central location. I feel like it's very family friendly. I feel like that vibe is going to align more with a stable, kind of nurturing type of environment that you're looking for within your family, within the children, everything of the such. So you can definitely go to the other one. Also, it's not a problem. Um, I feel like a Padstow might be more convenient. It might be more a little bit more of a community. Also, the community might be better, but those are two differences that I'm seeing. All right. Into the moving timeline, I'm going to say, based onto your intentions, onto the current energy and everything, I'm still going to have to say we're going to have to start putting some time in, some going out, some shopping, some looking, some visiting, looking at different prices, looking at all those things. And if we do actually move on forward with that, then it is something that's probably going to be happening somewhere around May or June 2025. But it depends of a lot of external factors. It depends on the finances. It depends on to the commitments. But for the moment, I feel like we're still sticking around into that time frame altogether. As for the engagement and the marriage, I feel like the engagement is actually going to come sooner than you expected. For some reason, I feel like Matthew wants to get married like quicker. Why? I I just feel like he doesn't necessarily want to waste any time, is basically what it is. I don't feel like there's any financial gain towards it. I don't feel like there's anything as such. I just feel like he doesn't necessarily want to waste his time. So I'm going to say the engagement is probably going to come sooner than what you actually expect. It's definitely coming this year, Sweetie Pie. It's probably going to be coming somewhere around the month of May or June, a little bit into the same time that you're going to be looking for the home. Um, so the engagement is going to come there. I feel like the wedding, normally you guys would actually like to kind of take your time, like you take a year or two of actual engagement of being together. But I feel like within the following year after the engagement, you will end up getting married. So I'm going to say it's going to be up to you and Sean and Matthew and Samantha to really look at the planning and the alignment. What do you want within your goals with that? So maybe write yourself a little bit of a letter. What are your goals? What are your desired outcomes? When would you like things to be manifesting? And then try to kind of stick to that plan a little bit like you would with a financial advisor. This is what you want. This is what you've got to do. So if you follow that plan, you're pretty much going to get into your timings. Um, Same thing over here, meeting with Matthew. I feel like meeting with Matthew is something that's going to be possible along at the very same time as with Samantha, but that's going to be coming on up into the following, I'm going to say from here till the month of April. But communication and the commitment to setting a date is going to be key for making all of this happening all together. It's going to be really, really important. Diane, like I said into Sean's reading, you guys are all moving on in together at the same place. The single story brings a lot of advantages because it's all onto the same floor. The only difference that I see with a two story is that you could have more privacy. But honestly, I would pick the single. I feel like it's better for everybody. That being said, what month for the wedding? The wedding is going to be like a year after the engagement. So if the engagement is in 2025, somewhere around the month of May, it would be somewhere around the month of May of 2026. Yeah. But for some reason, I feel like Matthew actually wants to get married at a quicker pace. So maybe it could happen maybe it could happen before that, but that's still quite far away. Again, you guys don't even really have to do the engagement. You guys could decide, hey, let's not do the engagement. Let's just go and get married. You could do that too. So it really just depends how you guys want to do it. You could decide that you're going to get married and get married 3 months later. So you could skip the whole engagement part. But again, that's going to be up to you guys to see at that point in time. But to answer your question, the month for the wedding seems to be in the wedding, I'm going to say in 2026, into the month of May. And as for the actual engagement and everything of the such, that's going to be happening fairly quickly after you guys meet each other. I'm actually going to say more around the month of May of 2025. Moving into the house, that seems to be more, if everything aligns with the way that things are going, you need to start searching. So that could happen in 2025 around the month of June. Let me go see if Samantha and Matthew have anything that they would like to say to you, sweetie. And Elaine, let me know if you're still around because you're on up next, my love. All right, here we go. We're going to start on off with Matthew's message. So we're going to start with Matthew. We're going to go for Samantha's message right after. As for Matthew, what I can see over here, stay grounded and stay patient. The path to your dreams is going to unfold step by step, but you need to trust that the right timing is going to bring clarity and is going to bring joy to the relationship that you guys are going to be having. So basically, Matthew was asking you to stay grounded, to stay patient, to continue to believe, because happiness is going to be at your door quite soon. And if we move on forward to Samantha, we're going to go and see Samantha's message. I shall give you an angel message after also, sweetie. As for Samantha, embrace love, embrace the connection that is actually surrounding both of you. So as much Samantha as Sean. Samantha and Sean, you need to know that your journey is completely and beautifully blessed. Know that your union, your togetherness is going to bring a lot of light, a lot of clarity, but it's also going to bring a lot of strength to both of your futures. So as much for Sean as for Samantha. As for an angel message for you, sweetie, you need to know that you are surrounded by beautiful divine protection and love. You need to trust that the universe is guiding you towards your highest good, sweetie pie. Even when the path seems to be uncertain, stay open to the blessings that are unfolding into your life and know that you're not alone. Your angels are by your side and they're offering support and reassurance to you. And let's go and see for some love messages. Love messages for you. You bring light into my darkest days. You're not just my love, but you're also my beautiful safe place. You are the missing piece that I did not know that I was searching for. You're my favorite thought, but you're also my sweetest dream. And loving you feels like coming home. Thank you, Elaine. You can definitely get married over here. Can I come to the wedding? It will be my absolute pleasure, sweetie. If you invite me, I shall be there, no doubt about it. Diane, you will have some problems, sweetie. Yeah. You will definitely have some problems, my love, but I don't feel like they're going to be big problems, sweetie. I feel like he's not going to be happy. I feel like it's going to be kind of complicated, but I also feel like it's something that's going to be passing on by. He'll be upset because he'll feel like you guys kind of played behind his back and you didn't really say anything. So he's going to feel like a little bit betrayed upon that. But after that, I feel like it's going to be okay. You're no longer going to be friends, but I kind of feel like your friendship is a little bit sketchy at this moment. Sometimes he's okay, a lot of times he's not okay. So it's no real great loss, but it's going to be a little bit complicated at first. You're probably just to stay away from this person. You're going to be okay. He's not going to create any problems. If you're wondering if he's going to create any problems, no. Will he be upset though? Yes. And I am sending you much love also, my beautiful love, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my dear Sean. Me and my kids will be absolutely thrilled and honored to come to your wedding, sweetie pie. We're gonna go and see our beautiful Elaine. And then I'm going to go and see you, my dear Juanson. So I'm going to say at 10 o'clock for tonight, we're going to end this live. Then we're going to go into the 18 plus. All right. Elaine, let me go over here. And into the meanwhile, I'm going to shut off the shorts feed because we are going to be closing this live soon. All right. No, I feel like it's going to be later on, sweetie. I feel like you're going to have to be a little bit. I feel like you're going to have to be a little bit. Thank you, Sean. Love you too, sweetie. No, I feel like you're going to move a little bit after, sweetie. I feel like he's going into the month of April, and I see you more moving into the month of May or June, Diane. I know you'll stay here, sweetie. So I'm going to shut off the shorts feed. Oh, wait. Let me just do that. And Elaine, I'm going to go into my email.